The right direction for the young woman who was deliberately run over in Elizabeth last week. We brought you that story in the shocking video first when it happened. Now, News 12 New Jersey's Marcy Rubin joins us from West Orange with the latest on the condition of that 23-year-old woman. Marcy?
Yeah, Kurt, Morgan Scott was moved here to Kessler Rehab just yesterday. She was at the hospital for about a week ever since she was run over deliberately, and we told you about that when it happened early last week. We also showed you the surveillance video given to us from a neighbor. Police saying that a man named Vincent Jean chased and then ran over Morgan twice. Cops call it an extreme case of road rage. Jean triggered when Morgan tried to take photos of a minor fender bender the two had just been in. Now, I've been talking to her father, Ian Scott, who was visiting her at rehab here today. He gave us some photos we can share with you. One of Morgan in the hospital. She was brought in critical, quickly upgraded to fair, and again now she is in a rehab facility. We also have other pictures of Morgan and her family taken before that attack. Now, the family not ready to be on camera with us just yet. They, of course, are very overwhelmed with everything they're dealing with. They do, however, want to express their gratitude for all the support, emotional and financial, that they've been getting from the community, Elizabeth and beyond. In particular, a big thank you to those donating to a GoFundMe page organized by an Elizabeth police officer who knows Morgan and another friend who works with a local church. Now, that GoFundMe has raised over $100,000. It did that in just about 4 days. All of that money will go toward Morgan's medical bills and her recovery.
Response, I must say, that it was an overwhelming response, which I somewhat anticipated because, this heinous act. I mean, like I said, I'm a father of four daughters, and I got, two stepdaughters, and that's when I saw the video, the first thing that came, it consumed me like, that could have been any one of my children.
We're just on board to continue doing this from our heart. And whenever we're needed or called upon, we're both there in different areas, but we're helping everybody and anybody.
Both those guys, fathers, the detective, a grandfather, 4 granddaughters, he tells me. So, of course, that video, very disturbing, even more so for them. Morgan was attending Penn State virtually while working for the city of Elizabeth when she was hit. Her dad tells me that her medical insurance is covering some of the bills, but not all, and the suspect's auto insurance won't help. That is why, with a long road ahead of her, they are relying on these donations. And Ian Scott, Morgan's dad, telling me that 2 former classmates and track teammates of both Morgan and her sister Taylor, well, they all went to Union Catholic, that family donating $30,000+ to Morgan's recovery. And that old classmate, that former classmate, Olympian Sydney McLaughlin, again, her family donating about $34,000 toward Morgan's recovery here in West Orange. And that is the latest from West Orange. Marcy Rubin, News 12, New Jersey.